Hey everyone, welcome back to Math with Diego. Today we're going to be learning how to find the perimeter of a square. Now, before we do so, we need to figure out exactly what perimeter is. Now, perimeter is very simple. All it is the distance around a shape. So it doesn't matter if it's a square, a rectangle, a triangle, an octagon. Perimeter is always the distance around a shape. Today we're going to be finding the perimeter of a square. Now there are several things that you need to know about a square. The main thing that we need to know about a square is that in a square, all sides are equal. So if the bottom is 7 inches, so is every other side, because in a square, all sides are equal. So now that we know what perimeter is, which is the distance around a shape, and now that we know that in a square, all sides are equal, now we can find the perimeter. So the way I like to do this is by pretending that I shrink into a tiny, tiny little ant, and I want to run around this square. So if I start here, and I run all the way to this other end, I run 7 inches. If I run down, I run 7 more inches, and so far I've ran 14 inches. If I run 7 more inches, now I ran 21 inches, and if I finish off running this square, in total, altogether, I ran 28 inches, and because that is the distance around the square, the perimeter of this square is 28 inches. Now, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the video, I had 2 formulas written down. And you'd be surprised, but we just did this formula right over here to my right. And you're probably saying, well, how did we do that? That formula is so long. Well, all we had to do is add all the sides together. So let's break it down and make it very, very easy. So first, let's figure out what the P stands for. The P stands for perimeter. So I'm going to write that right here. P equals S. Now, what do you guys think S stands for? Well, when we look at the square, the S stands for side. We want, or we need, to put how long this side is into the formula. We need to plug it in. So we're going to get the 7 and plug it in. And because every side in a square is equal, well, it's going to be 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And when we add all of those 7s together, the perimeter equals 28 inches. And that's how we were able to do that formula without actually plugging in any numbers. How? By adding 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, which gives us 28 inches. Now that's one formula. There's another formula that is also quite simple. And just to make some space, I'm going to erase these 7 inches. And now we're going to break down this formula. So the P, we know that it stands for what? The P stands for perimeter. That's what we're looking for. P equals 4. Now, where in the world did we get the 4 from? Well, we got the 4 from the amount of sides in a square. A square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And how long is each side? Well, each side is 7 inches. And when we multiply 4 times 7, we get 28 inches, which is the perimeter. Now, if you notice, there's 2 formulas to find perimeter. Whichever one you do is correct, as long as you do it right. So here we added all the sides together and we got 28 inches. Or we know that multiplication is repeated addition. So instead of having to add 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, we did 4 times side, which is 4 times 7, which gave us 28. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to continue learning, check out this video or this video. But before you go, always remember that you are smart, you are loved, and you can do it. Until next time.